Here he comes. Watch your controller. He'll yank the fucking thing off the thing. Alright, that's post. He'll walk around. That's good. Alright, that's posted, and we're good. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe.
And I'm Kim.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. Obviously, we're sans little Joe today, but my wife Kim is going to play Super Bowling with us, as you can tell by the screen there. So Super Bowling released September 1992. I don't know if it was actually September 1st. I couldn't find an official date, but there you go. So let's just take a quick look at the box, as we always do. What do you think of the cover art?
What is the bird?
I think it's the bowling turkey.
I've never seen a yellow turkey.
I mean, neither have I, but I don't know what the bird is. That's the only thing I can come up with is it represents, like, turkey. Yeah, I don't know. It's very colorful, though.
It is very colorful.
I like the cartoon. I like that guy's got big fat cheeks, kind of like me. I mean, I got big cheeks.
I don't think he's got big cheeks. I think he's got a big chin.
Look at the lady behind him.
Yeah, she looks like she's screaming for her life.
Yeah, a very frantic
Zombies.
look. But let's take a quick look at the back of the box. Hey, Tay. Chicken. You think it's a chicken? I don't know what the hell it is. So there's the back of the box. Again, we get nice and colorful. The thrill of the 3-strike turkey and the heartbreak of the 7-10 split. It's all here. You get a pick from 4 characters. Pins Peterson, Spinner Spencer, Red Randall, and Muscles Maxwell. And the only part of this that dates it poorly is Spinner Spencer. Great curves on and off the lane. Otherwise, I think they're pretty fine. So, I mean, we got...
That's how you would describe someone, right?
Yes, very much. So otherwise, we got good racial representation here. The girls have some crazy colored hair, which doesn't really shock us. I guess it seems like a very cartoony, almost anime art style. So
yeah.
And then we look up here in the corner. We got our 4 1-inch consistent screenshots, all of the bowling alley and this players. So I mean, back of the game doesn't look bad. Does it make me want to play it? Does it make you want to play it?
I've never wanted to play online or video bowling. Except for the Wii. I really liked the Wii bowling.
Everyone liked it. Tay says it's the same species as Big Bird. I suppose maybe Big Bird's cousin was a professional bowler. Who knows?
But it's yellow there. But then coming out of the ball, it's yellow on the box art. But on the main screen, it's got like an orange head and a yellow beak. I don't know.
Speak of the main screen, we'll hit reset here and pull it up.
It says mute.
No, well, that's because we're muted. Trust me, they can hear it.
Oh. Well, we can't read the sound if we can't hear it.
Well, it's on now. We usually have it muted while we're doing that intro part.
But it's not playing anything.
It's just very quiet.
Oh, turkey bowl. Well, there you go. It's a turkey.
Right, but why is that turkey?
Pink and purple and brown and
yeah, it's different colored turkeys.
green.
So there's the main turkey, and he's apparently orange.
Yeah.
That is orange, right? I think
Yeah.
it's orange. How many players? There are 2 of us. Tay says I can hear you. I would hope you could hear us. So yeah, turkey bowling, golf mode, and practice mode. You know,
Hey, guess what color the girl turkey is?
pink, because that's the girl's color. We did not. I could not find a PDF of the instruction manual for this game, so I did play it a little bit ago just to make sure I knew what the hell I was doing. We're just gonna play turkey bowl because that's regular bowling. I will say this: they've got music, which already puts it leaps and bounds above a lot of sports games that Joey and I have played. So if you use your top L and R buttons, you can pick your player.
Can we be the same person?
Probably. Obviously, we can. So everybody plays a little different, right? So this guy is the mix of like good everything. He has a lot of strength, but not a lot of control. I don't remember what it said she was. This girl is like the queen of spinning, as far as like making the ball spin well. And of course, I get text messages. Turn the damn phone off. And the other girl says she's got the precision game, so she can aim. I guess has the good aim.
Oh, you can change the weight of the ball.
Yes, and up down changes the weight of the ball, all the way up to 16 and as low as 6. So,
how does that affect the?
I assume it affects a lot of things as far as like the control goes.
Interesting.
Anyway, once you figure out what you want, let me know.
Okay.
So you can do no oil, midway oil, or full oil. You should go midway.
Sure.
Alright. So, you see up at the top of the screen, there's a little pointer in the middle and an L and R. Your L and R buttons move that thing around. That's where your aim is.
Okay. I'm like at the top of the screen, I see.
In the middle of the screen, sorry. A green turkey, no less. So, those move your aimer, and then you can move yourself around. Okay? And then you press A or B, and it'll bring this up. This is your spin meter, telling how hard you want to spin the ball and which direction. And then this is your power, and you want to try and get it, where you want it. I practiced before we played, but I only got like one strike, so.
Okay, so L and R.
Move that little aimer.
Okay. And then I can move her.
And then, so what happens is if you mess your spin up, once you hit the button on spin, it starts your approach and your power meter. And the further out your power meter is when you click it, the harder you throw it. But the thing is, like, if you screw the spin up and you hit it wrong, and so you're gonna spin way off, you can still move your person to like the other side of the lane to try and compensate. I noticed that when I was practicing.
I didn't know, but I thought I was supposed to press something with the power. Apparently, I'm not supposed to press something.
No, you are.
I didn't press anything.
Well, I mean, once you finish your approach, you throw the ball regardless, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't wait for you like to spin. Like, as soon as you lock your spin in, it starts the throw process.
So how do you know how to hit the power?
There's 2 white bars coming in.
Well, I
and
know,
out.
but it went through it before I even had a chance.
You just gotta be quick, I guess. I mean, you almost picked up the spare.
Huh. That's a lot of spin.
You don't say.
I do say.
Too much, apparently. Oh, bummer, man.
Is that how he talks?
It is now. Whoa! Now that's pretty much the same way I threw it the first time, and I did not gut her twice. I'm not sure what the difference happened there. Let's go bowling, says the turkey.
Hey, it was on that side of the spin. Why did it go that way?
I don't know. You gotta hit that B button again when your power is where you want it to be.
It goes too fast.
Click faster. I don't know. This is the crazy. Hey Dave, how's it going? Hey, there you go.
We have to do this for an hour. Wow. I think I'd rather golf. I know, right?
I remember playing this game as a kid and enjoying it. But maybe that's because my dad played with me, Like, there were few enough games that we could get our dad to play with us when we were kids. Nice.
Look at those boobs.
Are they that noticeable?
Well, probably not to you because, well, you just assume that's what cartoon girls look like.
I mean, clearly that's what cartoon girls look like.
I told someone once that I'd start watching anime when they started making girls look realistic.
Good luck. I like the little, when you finish bowling, your person stands up at the top of the screen, you get like an anticipation to see how you do. And now that you've brought up the boobs, watch your girl's butt when she goes up because it
wiggles.
It moves, and she's wearing a very tight little skirt, which is the same color as her hair.
Of course, pink. Every girl loves pink, right?
I mean, that is the feminine color, correct? There you go. Nice.
I can't. She goes like this. When she marks. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna watch my guy's butt, see if I. Yeah, not quite as much as hers. Yeah, another strike. Like I'm wearing like a super glove too. He's got the infinity gauntlet.
It's looks like a wrist brace for bowling.
Shh. He's gonna dust the pins.
Except that he's left-handed, which is interesting. For those of you who don't know, Joe and I were both on a bowling league.
We are the biggest of these.
It had a... What's the number?
What?
Oh, that's just how many.
Yeah, it's how many you knock down.
That should be interesting. Aww, that was close.
Break time, apparently.
That is a really awkward looking turkey.
It's not only a fucking turkey. Apparently, you like popcorn, and I'm just confused. I don't know.
Well, of course, you've got muscles. You must not know anything.
Well, you know.
Oh, dear. By the way, if you were playing bowling, you would not break with popcorn.
Why is that?
Because it's too
Bingo bango.
greasy.
Hey, that's 2 in a row. I'm that close to a turkey.
I bet it'll be green.
I don't know. I really want to see what the turkey looks like if you get it. I really, really do. $10 says I screw up this next shot, though. Nice. And we've been together for so long. Ah! I screwed it up. I knew I would.
So it's got a pen. Is
Yeah.
it an announcer, like a game announcer?
I think so. He's like keeping score or something.
Okay, I need to read it next time. Change things.
Hello, everybody. Hey, player 2. Let's go bowling. Spin. Oh, it tells you the number. You spin left 53 in your power, and you'd go so fast you can't read what it says. Nice job.
This is easy. Well, that's kind of. Hey, player, let's go bowling. Spin right, left. Power. Go.
Whoa! What happened? It's going way too hard.
When we had bowling in gym class in high school, we had to score manually.
Yeah, just pick up the spare.
And that was
Yeah.
really hard for a lot of people.
We had to do that too. The fact that we had bowling for gym class is pretty amazing balls, though. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Steer Ike. Steer Ike!
Got turkey.
Where's the turkey? There was no turkey. I'm disappointed.
It's turkey bowl, and the announcers are turkey, and it still doesn't show turkey.
Woo!
Yay.
Well, that one was guttering again. No problem. Look at his eyes. Arr.
I know, they're very large. Look, I have no spoon.
Whee!
Wow. Low power, I guess.
Well, maybe you didn't have power enough to put it through. Oh no.
What's the G for?
Gutter
Oh.
would be my guess.
Hey.
Nice. 10th frame.
Let's say
Where?
underneath, like right above the bowling lanes, but underneath the score.
Athens.
Oh, is that where we're at?
Or Athena. No, I think that's the company that made it.
Oh.
Here, let me look at the thing again. Endorsed by the Young American Bowling Association. Yaba, Technos, American. I don't know what the hell Athena is, frankly. Not a clue. Doesn't really explain it. I didn't see it on the box anymore.
Athena is a goddess, right?
Yeah.
Of what?
Greek goddess.
I mean, is it sports? Is she the champion of athletes?
I don't think so. Not exactly up in my.
Joey would know.
Yeah, I agree, but. What? Oh! Man, I was doing great in the 10th frame and then blew it on the last throw.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't see Athena anywhere on the box. So.
Ooh, I missed that one.
Athena was the companion of heroes and the patron goddess of heroic endeavor. Don't think that's going to be the goddess of bowling, huh?
Well, I mean. No.
Not likely, I suppose.
Oh, I guess it's probably because they formatted it for all 4 players.
Why don't you play practice or golf mode, player 1? 187. 171. I beat ya.
Yes, you did. Anyway, the scores, I'm surprised they didn't show player 1 and then player 2 below it, so you could see more of the frame.
Yeah,
But I'm guessing they have it formatted for all the players to play.
that is my assumption, yeah.
What were the bests from?
Those are like the high scores that are defaulted in the system.
Uh,
So you want bowl or you want to play golf?
Sure, let's see what golf is. Apparently, the non-players are sleeping turkeys.
Hole 1,
Oh.
par 2. This is, you have to hit the. Ew, this is gonna be bad.
Well, that's interesting.
Ah.
Nice.
Par. So apparently this is just a setup where you have to try and knock down all the pins. A game of skill. She's good.
That's what I do in real life. We'll just do it this way. I was trying to be tricky. Yeah, I didn't do the power. Gosh darn it, the power's too fast. I wish it would actually let you select it. I'm gonna go in the middle again.
Well, at least you knew where you were at.
Double
Double bogey. Apparently that's all the opportunity it's going to give you.
Oh, goodness.
Hmm.
It looks like there's the option for 16 pins.
Well, I mean... Crap. Oh, I got it. I thought I was going to miss that one.
Oh, that's interesting.
My guess is you're probably supposed to hit that left one over into those ones. You know, a good bowler would probably be able to do that. Me, not so much. I didn't get a third shot, though. Yeah.
No?
Bogey. It always looks like it's going to veer way left, and then it just kind of holds right there at the end. I don't know how you're supposed to get that one. I feel like if you go down the middle, you'll just end up leaving the 4.
Maybe if you have a powerful enough, then you hit it straight on.
Aw.
Apparently, I'm not good at golf.
Swilling and a gutter ball. What do you mean swilling there, Rob?
Hey, I finally got one.
Aw, come on now.
Hey, nice. It's a big bunch of them.
Oh, go.
Yay!
Still a bogey. You only took 2 shots, didn't you?
Par was 1, I guess.
Ah, they demand the hole-in-one on that, huh? It's just kind of a... Come on. What? Well, that was bunk.
Ooh.
How did it... Man. Hot garbage right there.
Well, that should be interesting.
Yes. How about see if you can solve this?
Oh, that wasn't enough. I needed more spin.
That's a lot of spin. Apparently, it was a lot of spin, but it still wasn't much, or it wasn't good enough. I mean, this is just... Ah, missed a stupid head pin.
Oh, goodness. So you played this with your dad?
Yeah, I remember playing it. Because I remember the guy with, like, the permy hairdo, the white guy that I'm...
Huh.
I mean, look, like I said, there were so few games. I mean, did your parents play any video games with you guys?
Never.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I remember playing this, PGA Tour golf. Dad would play Street Fighter with us. He was always Dalsim. Dalsim, yoga fire! And that's...
Oh, and I need reroll power.
Hey, you got it, though. That's really all I can remember him playing with us. Mom never played.
We just played board games. As a
Oh, my
family.
God.
Tars 3. Wow. Ooh. impressive.
Birdie.
Huh.
I mean, I've played board games with some of your family.
What?
I mean, and we're board game people, and so are your brothers. But I love your parents to death. I don't know.
Played like Risk and Monopoly.
I can't even.
And Careers.
Playing Risk with your family. Or Monopoly. Like, surely you guys argued constantly over the rules.
No.
No?
The rules were the rules. They were written in the book. That's the way we played. At least I think that's the way we played. You know how sometimes you think the rules are the rules, and then you go back and you look at the rules?
Like free parking?
Yeah, like free parking.
Everybody's like, well, you get the money on free parking. Well, that's not actually how it works. You're going to get it, though, aren't you? Yep. Nice.
Of course, her shoulders make her do it.
She's breathing so heavy.
I'm guessing she's supposed to be jumping up and down.
I don't know.
But her head's not moving.
How did I miss? Oh, I was totally denied.
Shouldn't have picked the left-handed player.
Well, at least I can keep picking them up. Double bogey, though. Apparently you're supposed to hit that in one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Minor power.
We were on a bowling league, and neither of us are that great.
Not in real life and not in the game.
But we did better in the game than we generally do in real life. I don't really remember the last time we went bowling, but I'm pretty sure I didn't break like 130.
Really?
I don't remember. I mean, when was the last time we went bowling?
Well, I go bowling with my family because we're nerds and that's what we do.
I mean,
I went probably a couple months ago.
Oh.
October, September, something like that.
I haven't been bowling probably in years.
Aww.
But yeah, I mean, I think we probably carried like a 140, 160 average when we were on the league.
I was 142, I think, or 145. Certainly not over 200. Although I wasn't in this game either. It was 170. I've gotten 170 before.
Come on. Hey. I mean, I remember in high school when I bowled, and like you said, in high school we had the option to bowl for gym class because we had a bowling alley right up the road from my high school. And I think when I was bowling then I had like a 170 average, but we bowled every day, 5 days a week for, pretty much an entire year. Because as long as it was an option, we chose it,
It was just I think 2-week class for us.
You signed up for what you wanted to do in our gym class by the quarter. And so you could do like net game or, racket games. You could do flag football, softball, depending on the season. You could do weight training, swimming, or bowling. So we did bowling and then we did swimming a lot as well.
So I had a 12 and you had a 2.
I win!
Really?
Hey, why don't you practice? I wonder if it says that if you do really good. Or if it's like, hey, nice job.
I don't know. A 2 is pretty good, I would think.
Yeah, look, I should be on the best 5. Why didn't it let me put my name in or something?
You have to beat that, not tie it.
Nah.
That's the way high scores work.
So I don't think we need to do practice mode. Let's play one more regular game. See if we can't get better. Yeah, I know. Come on. Look at you. You're like...
Well, I'm going to do a different character.
Oh. That's alright. We can restart. It doesn't take it. Well, I mean, the game restarts pretty quick, so. Technos Technologies. American Technos Inc. Programmed by Athena Company Limited and Technos Japan. So Athena was one of the companies that made the game. Okay. You can do 4 players too. I think this is a game we might be able to get Louie to play. If you put all 4 of us on the couch, we might be able to get 4 of us playing this. Come on.
I think we would rather play a different game.
Really? Well, I mean, I know we'd rather play a different game, but I'm just saying it's a potential.
What is this guy good at?
He's very strong. So when he hits the pins fly around more. I'm gonna try him and see if I can't slam the pins around.
And she's a spinner?
Yes. She's the one who's very spinny.
I wonder if she should have a lighter ball because she's a girl.
Wow. So sexist.
Really? Look at this game.
I mean, I've seen a lot worse. Like, I've seen worse.
I do think it's interesting that everyone in the background has very large noses.
They do, don't they? They are very cartoony.
They look like the neighbor on Doug.
Mr. Dink?
Yeah.
Like Mr. Dink.
Did you give him the heavy ball?
13, I think.
Alright, let's do some spin.
Nice. I like the girl when she like goes up and throws the ball, her ponytail's like like all over the place.
I'm not even looking at the people when after I do it. I look at the ball going. I need to watch the people now. Spin.
Aww. Denied.
I wonder how they would make it tricky.
Kind of like they do there.
Yeah,
You
I
mean
mean,
like
like-
what would its voice be like?
Yeah. You know how Joy likes his voices.
Go, go, good luck! Go, go, let's go, Polly! No, you don't think that's how it would be? Spin right!
Spin.
Ooh, that's an
a
ugly
rough
one.
split.
Yeah, it is. You need to go like, yeah, right between them.
But not spin.
You just need to get that spin meter in the dead center.
Oh, that was a lot more spin than I expected. I got one. Does he have a nose?
Who, the turkey?
No, your guy. I guess he
Yeah,
does.
it's,
He's got a little
yeah,
tail.
little beady nose.
Is that a sweat stain on his back?
I think it's just shape. What? No, wiffle. Looks like he's got his sleeves like folded up though.
She's got a blue shirt.
Yeah, so does the other girl. I mean, it's the same skin for the characters, just different colorings. Whoa. I think you can see the crowd behind you when after you
Oh,
throw
break
it.
time. Oh, was it break time? I thought it was break time. Did you hit it then? Maybe? Did it do that one?
Yeah, I pushed the button to go through it, so keep going.
Yeah, but it doesn't show that every time.
No. This guy's balls don't curve as much as the other guy I was using.
That's what she said.
Curvy balls? I'm so confused. Upstairs. Oof.
He's trying to tell us to next things.
It's funny.
Hey!
You know, I can appreciate that people are skilled at bowling. I am not one of those people. And I can't imagine how much time and effort it takes to get, like, exceptionally good at it either.
Did you ever roll up your sleeves like that?
I don't think so. Why?
I did.
Wow, I am just doing garbage
And
with
a
this
lot of
guy.
us did at camp. You know, like we had the longer sleeve shirts and we'd be incredibly hot and we'd be at camp. And
I mean, I can understand why you would do it. I just don't think I ever really did. I mean, I wore tank tops. If it was that hot out.
oh, come on, again? Okay,
Whatever,
I need to do a different approach.
I keep missing the spare shots. So. Oh.
Man, I suck at that power meter.
Now it's break time.
Get your popcorn.
Well, you're beating me.
By 6 points. Is that what it was? 53 to 59?
Something like that.
So when I hit the A the first time,
Oh my god.
it's like I have to hit another time. Right, so I can hit L and R, and then I hit, and then I hit A, and then it says let's go bowling. So I guess it just locks in the LR,
I guess.
but I can still move the LR.
I mean, it's not that hard to control. It's hard for you to get the power meter for some reason. Nice. Now you're really beating me. All right.
She looks like she's got a JoJo bow on. Well, I guess it's not that. Move!
Ooh. I really beefed that one out, huh?
Wow. That should be interesting.
Aww. We tried to salvage it. Didn't make it. Apparently, he's announcing it on air. He must be like on a radio station. Could you imagine how boring it would be to listen to this on a radio
Because
station?
he's got the headphones on?
No, he has a sign that says on air.
Oh.
And he has headphones on, but that just means he's announcing something. My guess is, well, I mean, it would either be on TV. I guess I've seen bowling on ESPN.
Especially like pro bowlers.
Yeah, when they're out in like Vegas and stuff.
I wish it kept your location
Yeah,
from your previous bowl.
that would be convenient, wouldn't it? I mean, I understand why it doesn't. Like, you don't stand in one position when you throw a ball for real. Wow, you...
Totally ripped.
Yeah, you did.
After a strike, no less. It was awful. Hey, not bad. He's a left-hander too. Are the girls? I didn't even notice. Oh no, I guess he was right-handed. I don't know what I was thinking.
Ooh.
Apparently I'm a little
Ooh.
dyslexic.
What is this?
There we go.
Nice.
No!
Too hard. Too much spin.
Too much power.
I mean, technically it almost worked.
Hey.
At least I'm picking up spares. Yeah, this guy, I think he has to throw more straight forward. I can't seem to get the spin to work for him at all. But he's just got some catchy music to it.
She's right.
She's also not wearing a wrist guard like the other guy. Not like the
Or
guys.
the guys. The girls aren't. The girls are. I mean, the girls are and the guys.
Come on.
Where the heck? Some of them are 117.
Wow. Yeah, I think we definitely had better luck with our original players.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, just gotta go straight. Straight into him. I know.
With the person who's
Go
supposed to be
straight
good at
into
spin.
him.
Ooh. That's not gonna work.
No, probably not. Look at you!
Hey.
You did good. It goes through the frame so fast you don't have
Was
a
it
chance
rough?
to see him.
I was gonna say, it'd be nice if you could look at it.
How did I beat you?
I had that 0 frame. Can you go through it? No? Okay.
Oh,
What?
there we go. So we were pretty much even through there until third frame you guttered your first ball.
Wait, there it was. 8th frame.
Yeah,
You
you
picked
guttered.
up another 9 points.
You guttered out your 7th and entirely.
Yeah.
So that put me 10 ahead of you. And then yeah, it's basically the 7th frame that kills you. Play practice. Play golf. So, I mean, we're not really going to play practice, but let's have a look at it just to see what it affords us. Set your own targets. So up in the top left, you can see the 10 pins, and you can pick which ones are up. So you can practice very specific, throws to try and figure out how the hell to play this game, which is kind of neat, that it gives you that kind of an option. And there's no, frame rate or choice here, or no time. It's just, so I think you press A to put the pin down.
No.
No, you're pushing B.
Oh.
And then I think B locks them. Yeah, and now you've got your aimers up. No? Oh, so close.
Now, did it not let you go again because you
Well, 'cause
got what you wanted?
yeah, that would be my guess. I knocked all mine down, so now it's just you until you finish this one out. That's my guess. The music's different in practice
Yeah,
mode.
I like the music better here. Now, I like it Wii Bowling, and I know you're actually doing the movement, but I like that you can set where you stand specifically. Like, you can look at the lineup and stuff, and I'm surprised that it doesn't have as much of that.
Oh, I don't get that.
I mean, it's not like first-person view.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't think it's bad. It's not quite 10 till, but we can go ahead and do our final review at this point. So,
How do you take them off? A again?
yeah. So what do you think of the graphics, how it's visually presented to us here?
Other than the sexism?
to be fair, the sexism is
80s,
it's there,
90s,
but it's
whatever.
not nearly as bad as it could be. Like, other than saying the one girl's curvy on and off the lane, and they're wearing belly shirts, like, it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's forgivable as far as, like, it's still there. But, like, that could be a lot worse. They could have anime boobs that are the size of their heads. And, I mean, you know, me and Joey played a game recently called Magic Sword, which was very much like Conan the Barbarian. So the girl in that game was basically wearing the chainmail bikini. Like, it could be worse.
I don't know. I don't like the turkey, but
You don't like the turkey, but that's the whole thing.
it's weird.
I mean, I agree.
I mean, in the colored turkey, the beak's the same color as the turkey itself. It's not like it moves. I don't know. It's weird. But it's not bad. I mean, 92.
Yeah. I think the game looks pretty decent, actually. It's got a really bright color palette that's friendly and, you know, inviting to me. We've played some games that are pretty dingy on the colors. I know you haven't been around for all of them, so having a very bright screen is kind of nice. The shading on the characters and the way they did the animation for the characters is actually really good. Ignore the sexism of your butt chuff chuffing, but I mean, like, they've got fluid motion, like when they run up and like, oh, the ball, like, it's got animation in there
Right.
that's done pretty well. The turkey's pretty weird, but it's still there. I like the, you know, we've pointed out a couple things that we like. The crowd in the background.
Yeah.
It switches the camera views. I think it's presented really well, actually, and still looks pretty good for its age. What about sound? What do you think of the sound?
It's hard to tell. It's so quiet. We have to have it so quiet so that it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
I still wish that they had more music options on these, like the ones that do have music that they would let you pick from different things.
Yeah.
But I like that it has music.
Yeah, you haven't been around for a lot of the ones that Joey and I have played. Like, all of the football games basically have no music whatsoever, which makes it atrocious. Just like a lot of the golf games we've played also haven't had music, and it's just like, well, this sucks. Because it's not like the music adds a lot to a game, but in a game like this, or golf, where there's no real, like, action, something to fill the background is nice.
Yeah.
So other than that, the sound in the game is pretty much what you expect. There's the rolling ball and the kabam when it hits the pins. Very simple and basic, but the music's good, and it is kind of catchy. The practice mode is kind of a light music, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying that. I don't know. It's a relaxing music, whereas the actual, like, when you're bowling, the music's a little more, I guess, I don't know.
Serious?
Yeah. I don't know that serious is the right word, but it's better than the fact that the practice mode is relaxing. And it's nice that there's different musics. Gameplay, what do you think about gameplay? I like how it controls, how it plays. What do you think of that?
I wish that it would let you set the power instead of it just going and just
The power
doing
meter.
it. Well, I mean, the power, it has a power meter, but
Right.
like if you don't press anything, it'll just go. And I wish that it would let you kind of, or maybe it was a little bit slower, or just kept going back and forth. I don't know, kind of like this right here, where you can kind of take your time
Yeah.
and look at
Well,
it.
it does, but yeah, you only have a limited time. Like, what? You have like 2 seconds basically to select where you want your power. So I get what you're saying. I think it controls pretty well. The controls themselves are pretty basic. They're pretty easy to nail down. I think gameplay's fine. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I remember enjoying it as a kid too, and I think Joey would probably be all right on this one. You know, I don't know. I think bowling's a little more relatable and friendly to everyone in general. Like, Joey and I are not sports people. Like, football's not our bag. And not that bowling is either, but I think bowling's maybe a little more...
I know a lot of people who've never gone bowling.
Which is weird. isn't it?
To us.
Well, it's such a different...
there's only how many bowling alleys?
Left.
Near us.
2.
Well, 3 if you count the one out of town that's somewhat close.
Like Auburn or Verdon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Bowling's dead, but like we used to have, I think, 5 bowling alleys in town. And now we're down to 2. But I mean, bowling, kind of like, what am I trying to think? Like roller skating. Like, that used to be the thing. Mm-hmm. You know, and then eventually people changed and video games and a million other things killed the social aspects. It is what it is. I think it plays well. Would you play it again? Would you recommend people to play it? Overall, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I would say overall thumbs up. It's not awful, but when you compare it to some of the newer bowling games like the Wii,
well, yeah.
I mean, I think that, I don't know, for Super Nintendo in 1992, I would say it's probably a thumbs up.
Well, I mean, that's what you gotta, I mean, yeah, you haven't rated a lot of the games with this, but like, we're not trying to generally compare them to new stuff, because obviously new stuff is gonna be better.
I don't know, I still like old school Tetris.
That's
and Dr. Mario.
That's because it's hard to mess up Tetris and Dr. Mario, although they've definitely done it before. I am also going to give the game a thumbs up. I think it controls and plays well enough that I enjoy playing it. I still had fun with it, whether she did or not. So, I liked it. I wouldn't mind playing it again. I'd recommend it, especially if you're a bowling person and bowling is kind of your thing. Because you know what? Other than Wii Bowling, I don't think I've heard of a bowling game.
I think I played one on the computer.
I don't know, but bowling isn't exactly like the genre that's on fire.
Do you remember the arcade one? Where you have the ball?
Like the spinny ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Golden Tee Golf.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. So it was an arcade machine. You had like the spinning ball in front of it, and there was like 2 buttons where you could kind of move your guy left or right, and then you...
Yes.
Yes. That's how Golden Tee Golf works in the arcade, too.
Okay.
Yes, I do remember that. I remember playing that at the bowling alley
bowling
of all
alley,
places, yeah. Because they had an arcade at the bowling alley. The other thing we played all the time at the bowling alley was Area 51, which was the shooter game.
I played Rampage.
Rampage is solid, yeah. So that's it. Thanks everybody for joining us. 2 thumbs up for Super Bowling. I'm gonna try and get Joey to play us at some point because I think he would also enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think there's very many bowling games out. In fact, I'm gonna look that up before we're done. Bowling video games. Okay, so at the top bar of Google, video games of bowling. Brunswick Pro Bowling was 2007. Wii Sports was 2006. High Velocity 2007. AMF 2007. Connect was 2010. Wii Sports Resort 2009. So we haven't had a bowling game come out in 10 years, basically.
It's because it doesn't change.
And previous to that, everything before those 2000 ones, 98, 1978, gee, 1999,
What?
1999.
78? What game system was out in 78?
Atari.
Oh.
Yeah, Atari.
Weird.
Yeah. That's it right there in the middle. It's just a little... Yeah. Ooh, buddy. That's old school right there. So, yeah, I mean... look at the screenshot of the newer ones, though.
Wow. No, that's the Wii one.
Yeah, that's a Wii version.
That's not the Wii one we have, though.
No, that was a different one. But, I mean, you get the point. Look, I think it's a fine game. You know, obviously anything newer is going to have better graphics and probably a little bit better gameplay, but 2 thumbs up for Super Bowling. So we're going to be back on Saturday night, all 3 of us again, because we're going to be playing Wheel of Fortune, yeah! What? You like Wheel of Fortune. Don't tell me you don't. You're not going to like it after playing this.
I want to see how it compares to the DOS version I had in like
It probably is the DOS version you had in 92.
Actually, it might have been 90.
It's probably really close. So that's it. Thanks a lot. 2 thumbs up. We'll see you guys Saturday night. We'll have Joey back with us. Good night, everybody.
Good night.